Hi everyone, thank you for joining me for the monthly card readings for each sign. If you enjoy these free readings, you can show your support by donating or purchasing some of my many wares. If you can't afford to purchase anything, you can still show your support by subscribing, thumbs-upping, sharing, or take a second to click on one of the ads. Thank you in advance for your continued support, and I truly appreciate each and every one of you. Now on to the reading. Okay, hello Taurus. Thanks for joining me for the March Taroscope and Animal Totem reading. I'm going to start out with the Hanson Roberts deck for the tarot, which by the way is probably the last month I'll be using that deck. And then we're going to also do the Animal Totem card from the Beast Mistress Animal Oracle cards, which are my own creation. And speaking of my own creations, you can also find my tarot book that I wrote, which is very easy to understand and very inexpensive. You can find that information below the video, as well as the Facebook page, or up in the eye in the sky, the little eye thing up there. And don't forget to hit subscribe so you can be up to date on everything that's going on. I don't overpost, so if you subscribe, you're not going to get bombarded, okay? Also, I do think it's a good idea with the tarot, too. People ask me that, and I always forget to mention it. Yeah, with the tarot cards, it's not based on your astrological wheel and your rising sign and all that, so I think it'd be great to, you know, look to your rising sign and moon sign for some more insights. Oh, look at that wheel. Wheel just flew right out for you guys. All right, let's get in. We're getting into the reading now. Enough chatter. Let's do the reading for Taurus. What is going on for Taurus in March of 2016? Okay, we've got quite a few cards popping out here. I think I still need at least one or two more, though. There we go. Okay. Well, that wheel popped out. That's nice. Wheel of Fortune is one of the best cards in the deck. It's fate, it's destiny, it's fortune, it's turn of fortune. Things turning around and being for the better, you know? It's a good card. And it's a major arcana card. Also, you've got this right below it, this Eight of Rods pointing right at the Fool, and this stuff over here. Eight of Rods is things are really going to start moving this month for you. Things are going. It can say things are going to start moving, but it also talks about you taking action. And by the way, I'm letting everybody know that there's some major stuff going on astrology-wise. We have two eclipses. A new moon eclipse on the 8th, so this is new beginnings. It's in Pisces. The full moon eclipse is for releasing and letting things go. This is on the 23rd. This would also be things coming to a head. And then we also are having the cardinal ingress, or the equinox, which ushers in the new season. In the northern hemisphere it's the spring, southern hemisphere it's the fall. But the moon, the sun is moving into Aries. So this is a month of big changes for everybody, okay? Wheel of Fortune, you want to be on path with your fate, your destiny. Wheel of Fortune also refers to synchronicities, paying attention to synchronicities and things that might come up all of a sudden. You know, it's just, it's a very quick energy, and it's especially true because of these Eight of Rods here. This is also like a quick energy. Now, the Fool is not foolish. If you've never watched my readings, you should know this. The Fool is of open heart. The Fool believes in, he has no baggage. Look at him, he's got that little bag. He doesn't have any baggage. He's a totally open spirit and open book. He is, you know, this thing on him is standing out to me. That stitching or that pattern on his, you see on the shoulder? I don't know why. I've never noticed that on this card before. I hope you can see it. That's really standing out to me for some reason. But anyways, I'm not sure. It's not really apparent why it's standing out to me, but that's standing out to me. Maybe somebody's going to get stitches in their shoulder or something. It almost looks like that, huh? Who knows? But what does the Fool look at? I always look at Eight of Rods. What is it pointing at? It's pointing at the Fool. It's pointing down here too, but I'll get to that. It's really pointing at the Fool, I would say. And I always look at, what is the Fool looking at? What is he going to take a leap of faith? The Fool is taking a leap of faith. What is he taking a leap of faith toward or about? Wheel of Fortune. I want to tell you guys, some of you, it's now or never. You got to go for it. It's now or never. You know, it's the wheel, when the wheel shows up too, it's a big card of timing. What I'm just going to start doing here in these readings is what stands out to me in the spread. Wheel is the most, and then these cards are secondary. And so those are like my focal points. We'll talk about these cards. This is about being on guard. You're being on guard because you've had bad news in the past, and decisions haven't gone in your favor, and you've been burned in the past. Who hasn't, right? Get on with it. That's what this is saying. This isn't me. I'm not trying to be mean. That's what it's saying. Justice is here. So some of you, this could be some kind of legal thing. Some kind of legal thing. This is talking about down here. This is totally some long-standing, we're arguing here, we can't reach an impasse here, things are out of balance, we're fighting over money, or there's not enough money to go around. So it does seem like there's been this long-term issue. And I feel like justice is really setting you free, because it's right by this Fool here. It's just like justice is done. So some of you, this came up for somebody else's reading this month, some of you might have some long-standing legal fight on your hands or something. Divorce settlement, child support, suing somebody, something like that. Then justice is going to say it's going to be resolved. You're going to, you're going to get it in a good way. Get what you want. Knight of Pentacles is down here. That's probably you. And if you've never seen these readings, it could be male, female, whoever in these readings. It doesn't have to be a man necessarily. So it's you. I'm pretty sure it's you. You're in the upright position. He just seems like he's out of the fray. This whole row is pretty gnarly. Would be a strong word. It's irritating and aggravating. It's an annoyance. And things have been out of balance. And it is tied to some money stuff here. So there's some kind of money thing going on here. Well, maybe it's just some kind of other financial problems that you're having, and then justice, boom. I just feel like justice, boom, it's solved. Problem solved. Maybe it's legally thing, but some of you, like, maybe you get some contract work even, or something like that. Sometimes this is, again, with the real estate. Some of you might be, there could be some issues over a real estate, or haggling over prices with that, and you don't think you can afford it, or maybe you can afford, or this could be a lot of things. But it's struggle, it's being in disagreement with somebody or something, and you've not been allowed to move past it. And I feel like justice happens, and boom, we're moving past it, baby. We're on the road. It's on. It's happening. Okay. So these really good cards are my focal point for you this month. Look at his face. To me, he kind of looks like he's tired. Like maybe you're just a little tired out after all this, but you can't. It's saying it's not, now's not the time to drop the ball. When you got wheel and all this stuff going on, yeah, this is over for you. But I feel like there's no rest. You don't get a respite. Ain't no rest for the wicked. That one just popped into my head. Not that you're wicked. The wicked cool, maybe, huh? That song. I'm getting a lot of songs this month, so Ain't No Rest for the Wicked. You might want to look up that one. Let me write it down over here. I'm going to try to remember to look up some of these songs, but I might not remember. Okay. But I just feel like you're tired. It's been a long battle. But things are just getting started. That's the other thing I want to tell you. It's been a long battle for whatever you've been battling for. I mean, these few examples I give are just something, potential possibilities. It doesn't mean it's what it is. It's been a long battle. It's time. Things are just getting started. You're just at the precipice. You're just starting. So you can't drop the ball now. Even though you're tired, you got to pick yourself up, dust yourself off, and go, strike while the iron's hot. It's time. With the wheel, it's time. Things are taking for a shift, and it won't be forever. You won't have to keep this up forever. And another thing I feel about this group of cards here, which, by the way, are the major arcanas, which are the more powerful cards. These are annoyances. This is annoyances. This is peripheral annoyances. What was I talking about? I had another point I wanted to make about this. About these cards. Well, I'm sorry. It flew right out of my head. Sorry about that. Anyways, let me get starting on that shuffle for your animal totems. Don't forget, again, the book and all the stuff's below. You can just go below the video and get it. Or in the info section, much of it is. I have to put the book over there. It's not in there. hit the subscribe, or you could follow on Facebook to always know when I post videos. And again, I'm not going to bombard you with a ton of crap. I post once a week, and I never email people and bother them because I don't like that myself. So I won't do it to you. Treat others as you would like to be treated, right? Okay, Taurus, animal totem. Ooh, dragonfly, magic. Take a look at it. See if anything stands out to you. Don't overthink it, just kind of look at it. Let's read what I wrote. Inhabiting two worlds at once, air and water, day and night. Multidimensional travelers bring healing and light, protectors of the realm, lifting the veil of consciousness. Wow. So this is talking about really diving into that mystical and looking for that magical stuff. It's very closely associated with the fairies too. Dragonflies are. I had a really cool healing experience with the dragonflies. I've had swarms of dragonflies around me like 4 or 5 times now. I put video up of one of them. But the biggest time was when I was going through a major health thing and they just swarmed me. And I just, I felt like they were just eating up all the negative energy in my aura. And I definitely did recover and I was much better. So dragonfly energy is major healing energy too. You know, it really is. It also, it makes me think of how they fly. You know, they're not, sometimes you Tauruses, you're fixed and you like to be still and steady, and that's appropriate in some situations, but I'm feeling like this month it's not. With all this and that, you know, that's kind of there. Dragonflies aren't, you don't see dragonflies laying around too much, you know. They're go, 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 busy, busy, go, go, fly, fly, you know. So it's going to be a lot of flurries of activity, but you're going to be getting a lot done, and it could be a major turning point and a big new chapter for your life this month. Okay, Taurus? Hey, Tauruses, thank you guys all for everything you do for the channel, including sharing, liking, commenting, and donating, which makes these videos free. Remember, you are love and beauty incarnate. Have a great month of March. I was going to say May. Well, I'm sure May is your time, Taurus. Oh! That cat just jumped on me. Ow! That hurt. Sorry about that. Okay, Taurus. Thank you all. Remember, you love and beauty incarnate. Have a great month.